Hello guys, welcome back onto the Dutch couch. This European Super League saga is festering again now. 2021 it crumbled mate. They didn't get their own way, these big clubs, and they was all forced to come out and say, oh, nah, we don't want part of it. You did, let's get that right. You saw that, didn't you? You saw the pound signs, but the fans of your clubs weren't having it. And they told you straight, they protested and you fucking had to back down. So let's get it right. You want this to happen. You want the Super League to happen. Because that's all you're interested in, is ripping people off, attracting tourists and making money. It's a business, yeah? That's right. We know that. But A22 management, and they're backed by Real Madrid. Real Madrid are right in there with these. They want this unify league to launch by 2026. But they've come out with a different name for it. But trust me, this is a way of, in the end, getting what they want. They're not fucking stupid. And they will get what they want. Because there's call for it within the clubs. And they'll get their own way. The clubs get their own way. The only thing I'd say is, why can't people just fucking leave our game alone? I mean, they've made so many changes to the game over the years. Some fucking shit rules. They've brought some good ones in. But they've made changes to the rules, the format of competitions. They've scrapped competitions. Just fucking leave the game alone. It's like they get bored and they need to make more ideas just to like spice things up. You haven't, you fucked it up. You fucked it up for so many people who love their football. Just fucking leave it alone. The most comical thing about this, whenever they mention a European Super League, I always wonder how certain clubs gate crash it. I don't know how Tottenham are always mentioned in it. I thought it was meant to be the big clubs. They're fucking gate crashers, mate. I'm telling you. It fucking makes no sense to me. Don't get triggered by that, Spurs fans. Just winding you up. But like I say, they've done so much damage to this game in the last few years. There's going to be space for 10 Premier League clubs, I'm led to believe in this. It's going to be basically the format, from what I've read, it's going to be 4 leagues going into a knockout stage. 2 leagues are going to have, I think, 16 teams and 2 leagues of 32. These are really imaginative names and all these. I'll tell you, these leagues, they've named them. Fuck me. They must have paid someone a lot of money to think of these names. They're called the Star League, the Gold League, the Blue League and the Union League. Fuck, how groundbreaking are them names? Fuck me. If I heard them names, I'd want to join this. I'd say I want to do it even without the money, just because of them amazing names you come out with. Fuck me. Ultimately, when you say these teams who would take part, ultimately it's going to come down to money, isn't it? Like everything else in football, in modern football, this is going to come down to money. These competitions, who's paying the most money is going to determine what teams play in these competitions. Because we've already got the Champions League, right? What's that, just going to disband? Are they just going to take that away? And because these are looking for endorsement from UEFA and FIFA, this A22. So they want the backing of these organisations now. So they're serious. They fucking want this. And I think they'll probably get it if they want it. And there's enough brown envelopes going about. They're probably going to get it, you know. Like I said, 10 Premier League teams allocation there for them. Because it's going to be 96 teams in the whole competition. So what does that mean, right? What does it mean for the Champions League as it is now? Because let's get it right. They've just started a new format of that themselves this season. This is the first season of that new format. So what they're going to do, just say, fuck the Champions League off. I can't see that happening. You've got the Europa League, which was the old UEFA Cup, and you've got the European Conference League, which has only been going, I think it's only in its 4th season. So that's relatively new as well. So what are they going to do? Just scrap these 3 competitions and go here? That's the only way. You can't run the other 3 competitions with this, can you? Because the 96 teams of that standard are not going to be able to play both of them. They're not going to be able to play in both competitions, are they? Or 1 or 2 competitions, whatever. It's not going to happen. It's impossible. So that's what I'm saying. With the money-wise, the Champions League teams as they were, if this lot pay double money or whatever, they'll fuck the Champions League off anyway, mate. They'll be gone to this. I'll guarantee it. I'll guarantee it. And let's get it right. These teams, when the European Super League in 2021 come up, these teams wanted that. Big style. They was gutted, mate, when the fans turned on it. They didn't like that at all. I'm telling you, they were gutted. You made so many changes to the European format over the years anyway. I mean, you had the old European Cup originally, which was no league format. And it was like, it's what the Champions League is now, but it was literally, they were just champions in their own country. Common sense, isn't it, really? But now there's so much money on. You can get four teams from each country and call it the Champions League because it makes that crazy. Should have stuck with that two-legged draw. You draw. If you draw the best team in the first round, tough shit. You're out. That's it. Simple as that. I mean, you scrapped the Cup Winners' Cup years ago. I thought that was a great competition. It gave domestic teams something to aim for. If they won a cup in their own competition, in their own country, they would get a place in Europe. That's demeaned the cup competitions domestically as well. I mean, how much more pissing around do these organisations want to do with football in general? I mean, all the new rules that have come out, like I say, over the years, it's like people, you just get bored and just need to piss around with something. There's something to do. It's fucking ridiculous, mate. But I'll tell you what, I'm reading that La Liga themselves, they don't want this. They don't want this Unify League. And obviously they don't want Barcelona and Real Madrid pissing off, do they? To it. They don't want Barcelona and Real Madrid taking part in it for some reason. This is another way of making the rich richer and the gap widening. So really the financial gap is going to be massive. The competitive gap, because of the finances, is going to get wider. And it's going to become less competitive. That's all it's doing. It's getting ridiculous now. The only good thing I did see about this, by this A22 Sports Management Group, whatever they are, they're saying there will be a platform with this competition to watch it for free for everybody. On the surface, mate, that sounds really good. But then I saw the second line of it. It says the platform will be free to watch all these games, but there's always a but. If you want to watch it without adverts, then you'll have to get a subscription. So let's get it right. It ain't free, because no one's going to want a fucking advert during the game every 3 minutes, are they? It's going to get on their tits so much, they're going to end up fucking subscribing anyway. So let's get it right. They know the score. They've come out with that, it will be free, to try and hook people. They threw their little fucking rod out, right? People are going to go, fuck me, what a result. Then the reality is going to hit, and you ain't going to see none of the games. There's going to be adverts during it, and in the end, you're going to fucking get your bank card out because it's getting on your tits watching the adverts. That's the truth. That's what is going to happen, and that's from my experience. You get that with all these companies with the music and the Spotify and all that sort of shit. It's all that sort of stuff. Will there be the same uproar as in 2021 if this really kicks on? I'm not so sure. It's a different format. People are gonna dress it up in different ways. If it's something that's replacing the Champions League, Conference League, Europa League, I don't think people might not be threatened by it. If they came out and said it was a European Super League, fuck me, yeah, it would kick off again, because people know what it is. I think they're dressing up this in a certain way to hide what their real intentions are. Long term, the Super League's going to come out again, and it's these people who are going to be behind it, who are behind it. So let's get that right. They know the score. I think ultimately fans need to use their voices, mate. Again, if you're not happy with something, you're the ones who pay your money on them turnstiles. If you're not happy with this, you say your piece and you tell them what you want. Because without you, that fucking club is nothing. That club's worth nothing. It's an entertainment business, and if you're not there, there's no one to watch it. Without football, football is nothing. It is fucking pointless, I'm telling you. Like I say, this is never going away. This Super League is never going away. It's been festering for years and years, a long time before 2021. And a lot of these people in the Premier League and at clubs in the Premier League are the ones behind a lot of this. Yeah, they're usually little connections. They know where the money is, right? I think, do you not think there's enough money in the Premier League as it is? Now we're looking at this, another way of making money. Like I say on multiple videos, right? Yeah, football clubs are businesses, and they have to be run like businesses by the business people. But as fans, do you honestly see your club as a business? I don't see it like that. I see it as saying you give your heart and soul to. But the overriding message of this video, really, where there's a way to make money, these clubs will do whatever they have to do to get their asses in there. And you're going to get the usual suspects. It's going to be the Arsenal, Man United, City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea. It's going to be them six. Tottenham are going to gate crash into the big clubs, aren't they? And Chelsea are only just scrape in there. But they want to get themselves there. And I'd like to see what's on offer for this. I'd love to see what's on offer with this. Because ultimately it will be what's on offer is going to determine whether the Champions League, Conference and the Europa League are absolutely blown out of the water. I'd love to see what's on offer. I'm only going from what I've read up and what I've been told. But the Unify League, it even sounds shit. It fucking sounds boring. It sounds crap. It sounds like saying in politics. It don't sound like a football competition, entertainment competition, especially those fucking league names. Fuck me. Yeah, it's crap. It's crap. I'd love to see the opinions of some of these Premier League managers. Mind you, they won't say what they really want to say, I guess, today. They're not allowed to on camera. They might get fines. Or their clubs will give them a bollocking. Yeah, be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. I mean, I'm a neutral from this now because I don't watch Premier League football no more. I don't support Premier League team in that respect. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the score is of it and how the Champions League goes from here. Because, like I say, it's in a new format now, and I think the format's actually. I did think the format was shit at first, but I think it's worked out all right this year. I don't think it's worked out too bad. But yeah, see what happens. And I'll guarantee you within 5 years, Dagenham and Redbridge will be dominating Europe anyway. Our team there. So all these teams are going to fucking pale into insignificance. What do you reckon? On to the next one. Take care.